What happens when a race is about more than just who's the fastest? At the Food City 500 in Bristol, it wasn't just about speed. It turned into a big challenge to think fast and last longer, all because the tires were wearing out too quickly. Teams had to come up with new plans right in the middle of the race. What did they learn from this tough situation? Stay tuned to Nascar Zone to find out. Among the many tracks that make up the NASCAR circuit, Bristol Motor Speedway stands out as a coliseum of high-octane drama. Known affectionately as the last great coliseum, this half-mile high-banked oval in Tennessee presents a unique set of challenges that epitomize the high stakes of NASCAR racing. A typical Sunday at Bristol is anything but ordinary. The compact stadium-like venue ensures that fans are close to the action, enveloping drivers in a thunderous amphitheater of cheers and engine roars. For competitors, the intimacy of the track, combined with its steep banking, transforms every lap into a tightrope walk of precision driving and split-second decision-making. Unlike the expansive superspeedways where high speeds and aerodynamics dominate, Bristol demands intense focus on short-track tactics, where handling and tire management often decide the victor. The significance of a race at Bristol goes beyond the spectacle. It's a testament to the essence of NASCAR racing. Here, the challenges are not just the competitors on the track, but the track itself. The high banking exerts additional forces on the cars, putting extraordinary stress on tires and suspension systems. The close quarters of racing amplify the risk of contact, making it a place where even the smallest mistake can lead to a multi-car incident. Moreover, the race's duration, often extending over hundreds of laps, tests the durability of both the machine and the driver, where endurance becomes as crucial as speed. During the Food City 500, teams encountered a scenario where tire durability became the linchpin of their race day strategy, turning the event into a masterclass on the intricacies of tire management in modern racing. The technical challenges faced by the teams revolved around optimizing tire performance over the course of long runs, while also ensuring they had enough usable rubber to finish the race. Early on, it became clear that the pre-race simulations and strategies would need significant adjustments. Tires were wearing out faster than anticipated, with the rubber being sheared off down to the cords in some instances, a phenomenon reminiscent of races from a bygone era of NASCAR where tire management was as much an art as a science. Physically, the drivers were put to the test, needing to adapt their driving styles to conserve their tires. This meant avoiding aggressive maneuvers that could overheat and degrade the tires prematurely, while also maintaining a competitive pace. The challenge was further compounded by the need to navigate around competitors, many of whom were experiencing their own tire-related issues, adding an unpredictable element to the race. Strategically, crew chiefs were forced to recalibrate their plans in real time. Decisions on when to pit for fresh tires, how aggressively to push the car, and how to manage the limited supply of tire sets available became critical. The race evolved into a chess match, with teams constantly adjusting their tactics based on the condition of their tires, the pace of their competitors, and the evolving track conditions. This unexpected twist required a shift in approach, moving from a set, pre-planned strategy to a more fluid, reactive model of decision-making. Adaptive strategies employed by crew chiefs in response to the tire wear issues showcased a masterclass in flexibility and quick thinking.
That's what's so awesome about it. I mean, everyone was throwing such a big curveball, not only yesterday in practice, but again today in the race when we realized that track wasn't going to rub her up like everyone thought. And it forces everyone into the game. Every part of the team. The pit crew's got to make a ton of stops. Denny's got to manage a situation that he wasn't planning on having to manage. The crew chiefs, the engineers, the tire specialists, I mean, we wore our behind-the-wall guys out having to get all these tires together and go through so many. And then Goodyear, they're wore out trying to get another set mounted into the teams and how are we going to manage them. And then at the end of the race, you got to manage a green flag pit cycle. I mean, I can't imagine what the prop bet in Vegas was for is there going to be a green flag pit stop at the end of this race, but somebody made a lot of money if they bet there was going to be, because not a single person in the house thought there was going to be, and then lo and behold, you got to manage a green flag pit cycle on top of it. So what a great race.
Wait, before we cover this, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for each and every update. Crew chiefs found themselves guiding drivers to alter their racing lines, adjust their braking points, and modulate their acceleration to reduce tire wear without sacrificing too much speed. These instructions required constant communication and trust between the driver and the crew chief, as well as a deep understanding of the car's performance and the evolving race conditions. Highlighting the shift from pre-planning to in-race adaptability, crew chiefs employed various tools and resources at their disposal, including telemetry data, tire analysis, and feedback from the drivers to make informed decisions. This strategic evolution, seen during the Food City 500, exemplified the dynamic nature of NASCAR racing, where success often hinges on the ability to anticipate changes, adapt strategies, and make decisive, informed choices in the heat of the moment. The driver's approach to this challenge was a delicate dance of aggression and conservation, a mental and physical test that required adapting their driving style in real time. Drivers quickly recognized that the usual tactics might not suffice in the face of rapidly degrading tires. Aggressive driving, a staple of Bristol's close racing, had to be tempered with a strategic conservation of tire life. This adaptation meant rethinking how to approach each corner, when to push the car, and when to hold back. The high-speed ballet of passing, blocking, and positioning took on an added layer of complexity as drivers juggled the need to maintain pace with the imperative to conserve their tires for the long haul.
This is the first time the driver played a huge role in a long time. But it's a different philosophy from what we're used to, which is everyone's just kind of on the gas all the time, running the bottom. That's the shortest way around. But now technique was a huge deal to today. Well, he did a great job of just updating me with every pit stop what was going on with the tires. Hey, this was this amount of run, many laps, this tire was corded, that tire was corded, and just letting me make adjustments from there. That's really what he did great, and it allowed me to do my job at a high level when you have that kind of information. And certainly he just kept making the car better as well. So it's not all driver. You have to have a car that is easy on the tires as well, and they just did a great job build me that today.
The crux of this intensified battle was the issue of tire wear, a challenge that not only tested the limits of the team's preparedness and adaptability, but also significantly contributed to a race marked by a record number of lead changes. This phenomenon underscores how adversity, in the form of tire management, can indeed magnify the excitement and unpredictability inherent in NASCAR racing. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one, and once again, thank you so much for watching.